That's kind of hip to be cool.
Is it brown or is it blue?
It's blue.
I think it used to be blue.
It's blue.
Huh.
Yeah, this is one we kind of saved from the Crusher.
59 Rambler. God, cute little car. Someone's been cutting on it a little bit of rust.
Be careful with them snakes down there. The outside's pretty damn cool.
Pretty straight old
Inside
car.
pretty well sucks.
I've never seen another one.
It's a 59 Rambler Super.
Super cross country.
Nothing said fun, serve the sun better than the Rambler. Ramblers are pioneers in design and styling. They had cool fins, a roll-down rear window, and even cooler front windows that flared out. Seat heat reclines, look at that. Ramblers were also famous for their reclining front seats that could turn into a giant bed, which made them great for long family road trips. Well, Kyle, what do you need for something like this? Treat me right, I just drove all the way up here in the middle of nowhere.
2,500.
I think I'm sitting.
What'd he say?
I think I'm sitting in someone else's car.
Kyle's a buddy of mine, but I mean, 2,500 for a wagon that's been sitting in a field forever. What about 850? I usually go in half, but I don't even want to go there.
Richard, he's pretty tough on you on trying to get that price down. I can understand that because we have to do the same thing. What about 1850?
We're gonna ditch the the suspension. We're gonna ditch the motor and transmission. So what we're bargaining here for is a body.
I don't know. I'm thinking about 1,200 bucks.
We always have to work with guys, leave a little meat on the bones. We left a little meat on the bone for him also. We need to move it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Cool.
We got a deal there.
All right,
Thank
see?
you.
Didn't come up here to nowhere land
Yeah.
for nothing.
Thank you.
What I did ended up at 1,200 bucks, and I think we got ourselves a good deal.
This way.
We've got a pretty good idea what we want to do. You know, motor it up, tranny it up, get a good rear end under there, big wheels, get it low to the ground, and just give it a really cool kind of Southern California surfer vibe.
We're gonna take this family station wagon and turn it into a hot rod. That's something you don't see every day. But before we get this car back to Gas Monkey Garage, we're gonna make a pilgrimage to the holy grail of hot rod sites, Cadillac Ranch.
Oh, wow. It's a lot worse than in the pictures.
We're rambling, man. Rambler.
It looks like a Rambler.
This is a cross-country, super deluxe Rambler. And if the fins didn't give it away, it's a 59.
It's real straight except for the missing floorboard. Fred Flintstone style.
What happened to getting a little bit better car?
After we ate that steak, next thing I know, we were buying a Rambler wagon. There was some kind of weird drugs in that thing.
What do you think about the paint? Just leave it?
Dude, this paint is, I like it like it is. I don't even think I want to clear it. I think we buff it out and wash it. Let's get it off. Let's get it off.
I hope you didn't buy those wheels for this.
They were just kind of free with the deal. I kind of like the idea of powder coating them and sticking them on, but Aaron absolutely hates them.
Where's Christy at? Let's get these things on Craigslist. Free.
What's wrong if we just powder coated them?
You powder coat a turd, it's still a turd.
Oh, no, back there. That's not... Aaron hates these tires. I like them because they save me cash. And I'm the owner of this operation, so guess what? I win.
What are we gonna do to make this cool? Gas
Well, we're gonna
Monkey.
start by de-burlapping the car.
Deburlapping.
No,
The
it's-
next thing is we're gonna see if we can remove the rat turds.
Well, Aaron and I talked a lot about it on the way home from Amarillo, and we're checking it out. I want kind of a surfer wagon taken to the next level.
You know, the real thing I'm concerned with is maybe we bit off too much, but we've been down some pretty serious roads before. I don't think this one's any different. So basically, great big motor, great big wheels and tires, air ride, fix a hole in the floor, recover the seat. We can all take it to lunch. We just have to find out real fast if we're gonna have to nix everything or if we can work with what we got. We're gonna have to make a decision fast.
Well, we got a bigger problem that I just noticed that I'm pretty pissed off about.
What's
there
that?
was a nice, really kick-ass R in the middle of that steering wheel, and it's gone.
Well, you better get on the net and start finding another one.
Oh, there it is on the floorboard. All right, I'm cool.
Restoration complete.
So the plan on this car is to gut it completely. We're gonna rip out the motor, rip out the rear end, rip out the floors. By the time we're done, we should have a pretty cool car that we can take to the leak auction by the end of the week. But it's not gonna be easy. This is a massive job that's gonna take every bit of Gas Monkey ingenuity. Woo! Holy cow, that thing stinks.
That smell.
No kidding. Well, you guys get that cleaned out, because I ain't getting it.
nasty, it smells, but we'll be done in a second. Get the pressure washer right here and maybe start turning the life around for this little car.
I can smell that thing from around the corner.
Yeah, we gotta hop inside. We got it all cleaned out.
I'm not getting in there. Oh, man. Did we find any carcasses, at least some bones or anything?
No, but this thing had more rat houses and hideaways. This is like a rat mansion.
Excellent. I appreciate it. This morning, waiting on parts to get here, bright and early. Here are all the parts we need. Basically, make some major leaps ahead today, and stubbed our toe first box. Looks like homeboy made a mistake. This is pretty much what I expect out of a build like this. You know, second time in a week we've got the wrong parts. It's almost like the Rambler's trying to tell me something like, let me rust in peace.
Casey, what can we do?
Based on the amount of time we have, what do you think is gonna happen?
I don't know.
We're already behind schedule. You know, when are we not? But this one more so than ever. And we absolutely don't have the parts we need. Not only do I feel like we're behind, it looks like we're behind, and I know we're behind, and believe me, Richard knows.
We're having so many setbacks with this car, we're not sure how we're gonna make it to the auction. The guys are doing more work than I ever imagined, and we're just blowing through the cash. At least we still have those free wheels. Hopefully, that's one last thing I have to worry about.
We got a free set of wheels, which is really generous. Problem is, though, generosity only goes so far. This one wheel has 4 leaks in it, multiple leaking points at the bead. I'm a big fan of asking questions. And when someone wants to give me a free set of wheels, I think that you should ask the question why. And I think that the answer might be because they're worthless piles of
The bead seats down here, so it's this, I mean, it's...
The time and money we're gonna put into these wheels, we could've got new wheels by now, huh?
Yeah.
The smart question is, should we switch wheels? Just gotta find out how Richard wants to play it, because Richard may have to have these. He may not want to spend the money. We may not have the wheels available. So it's just something that me and Richard are gonna have to get together on and make a decision.
Thanks. Surprise! 1959 Rambler wagon.
One of the wildest things about this car is the fact that it looks just like it did when we bought it. Everything we've done to this car is practically underneath the car. You really have a lift to appreciate it or take a ride.
Look at that.
So what's going on here?
Well, my first idea, derby car.
That's a good idea.
I just entered us in a demolition derby. So I found a junker, and now we just got to get it ready. 1992 Buick Roadmaster.
Do you think that people are gonna be out to get you because you look so good, or because they think you're faster, because they think you got more money? What do you think?
All of those things are true, but I think the bottom line is they're gonna be out to get me because I'm Gas Monkey Garage. You know, take me out. Come on. Demolition derbies, they took hold in the 1950s when drivers found creative ways to smash up undesirable old cars made before World War II. Through the years, competitors loved big 60s and 70s full-size sedans, station wagons. They were heavy, they were large, and they were able to stand more punishment than the later full-size vehicles.
What do we gotta take off to do this stupid thing?
I think we gotta take the glass out, take all the chrome trim off. Anything that's gonna bust other people's tires, I think we gotta take off the car. The demolition derby's in a couple of days, so it doesn't give us a lot of time to get the car ready. Wait, all we're doing is tearing stuff off of it. We're ready.
Good! Ah!
Hey, hold on. Hey, you're scratching it, fool. Here's fast and loud. 3, 2. You got the lighter. Fire time! The Wildfire's still at Casey's getting painted, so it gives us a perfect time to get the Roadmaster ready for the Demolition Derby.
Demolition Derby rules. 1 bar behind the seat for seat brace not to exceed 2 inches in diameter. What I'm doing right now is adding this bar in here. It's gonna give the car a little bit of support from side impact, but mainly to hold the seat up. We don't want the boss man falling over in the car trying to hold himself up while he's getting hit. Trunk must be empty with inspection hole in trunk lid. Doors must be welded, bolted, or chained.
Get it?
The biggest problem I got with the Derby car is we got way more important cars we got to get done. So I'm gonna knock this thing out, and then I got to work all night to finish the other projects we got going on at the shop. But it's part of the Gas Monkey style.
The guys did a damn good job of making the car look good. It's got the rims on it. It's got clearance for the rims. It's got all the safety equipment, the glass removed. We're ready to go wreck these things.
The guys are stressed out to the max. This wildfire's one of a kind, and they gotta make sure they don't break anything. So, it's time to blow off some steam and smash up some cars. There's just one problem. 30 minutes we gotta be registered, and the damn car won't start.
Still nothing.
We don't know what the deal is. We either have a sensor or bad wire, got some kind of light on the dash. We don't have the ability to fix it here. I don't have a resistor that it takes to get this thing running. So we're gonna go to the Derby and maybe steal it out of someone else's car, but at least we'll be there. Let's go to the Derby and try to find a big hill to run this thing down and into.
You know, the racing community is a big thing. Everybody gets together, bands together, tries to help everybody out. We think we might have a blown ECM fuse, so we're cutting the door off real fast.
While I was trying to figure out what was wrong with this car, I realized we had bad fuel injectors on top of everything else.
There we go.
ECM's number 12. Right here. We got good fuses here, guys.
You ready?
Yeah.
Clear.
Granite connected.
So it turns out we really are just having a fuel delivery problem.
What happened? You lose your ground to it or what?
Yeah, the cinder burned up.
These guys don't get this thing on the track, I'm screwed. I got a $2,000 car here, $2,000 worth of wheels, and that's it. Ready? Yeah! We're here at the Demolition Derby. All the cars are on the track ready to go, except mine. I got like 5 minutes until race time, and if it's not running by then, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's fire, Scott. Burn it down! Ain't gonna work. It just ain't working. It's been a bad move since the very beginning. Now, here's the deal. We got like minutes to the race. What I'm thinking, this car is it's scared. It doesn't want to do it. I ain't giving up. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna buy somebody else's car. I'll split the winnings with them if I get it, and who cares? Hey, I'm in.
How you doing, Richard?
I'm good, but I'm in a world of hurt. My fuel injectors aren't kicking in, and I can't get the damn car started, and it's race time, man. It's
Hey,
race
no
time.
problem. You can take the keys to this one.
As I was checking out the cars, I noticed that Gas Monkey Richard Rawlings was here. They were having a little fuel problem, so I told him he could drive one of my cars, a little 88 Cadillac.
We're gonna get out there. Yeah. We're gonna try to have a little fun.
There you go. That's what it's all about, fun.
The idea is to hit, knock your competitor out. I don't have a rule on time limit. You got a fire in your car, everybody stay away from you, get out. We're gonna all go out there, we're gonna pull around, head up to the wall. We'll walk through, check your seatbelts, don't want to get nobody hurt, but they're gonna do some hitting.
Man, I gotta tell you, I thought there'd be a whole hell of a lot more rules than that.
We try not to have any rules.
You basically said, hit them, oh, you're gonna get hit, and don't hit them in the door. That's it?
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Oh, what's up, ladies? That's good luck for me right there. Damn. Hey, take those shirts off. Those are mine. Whoa! This is Fast and Loud. I'm Richard Rawlings. Buckle up your seatbelts. Watch me get my ass kicked or win.
Which way's he going? Wrong way!
I think he thinks it's a dodgeball. He's coming for him.
Go, 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 go! I think he's just guessing and hammering it. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes! Oh, yeah! He took out the station wagon! Woo! Yeah!
Yeah! All right. That's a little bit of a different experience for me. Usually I'm trying to make them badass, not beat them up. Hey! Get in here! Every morning, I get up and I check the internet, check the newspapers, and I comb through everything that's for sale. But today, 32 Ford 3-window, all steel. They just don't come up very often. We've only had, what, maybe 3 of them?
Yep.
And this is it. Dude, check this out. I'm talking to the guy right now. Kick through those pictures. Yes, so it's all steel. Had to call Aaron in. Let's take a quick look at the pictures, look at the price, and get out there and get it bought. Because there's a lot of guys out there that try to do what I do, but they ain't quick, and they ain't got the cash. You like it, Aaron?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go. All right, sir, I can be there in 3 hours, maybe 3.5.
One of the largest reasons we're really excited about this car is the iconic nature of a 32 3-window. It's just they're very hard to get, and when you do find one, they're exceptionally expensive. This is exactly what we look for.
It's titled 32 Ford, all steel. It's already chopped. It's 3-window.
I'll tell you right now, it's going to have some rear suspension work on it, and then the headlights are obviously wrong. But I can tell it needs a little work, but if he had it on the road once, it can't be far from it now.
We're on our way to go see it right now, and we're taking cash.
I don't know what we're talking about it for. Let's go.
You gotta get up every day, you gotta search all the internet, search the papers, be out there looking, and have a lot of cash, because they pop up at all weird hours of the night, all times of the day, and if you're not looking, you're gonna miss it.
There she been sitting.
Fling open the garage door, and there it is.
Wow. So did you have her on the road for a while?
Yeah, I used to drive it.
It's on rollers here. Can we roll it out in the middle and take a look at it?
Sure can.
There we go.
Richard, I think this is a pretty nice car. It looks like the rear end install on it's clean. I was kind of concerned about that, you know, initially looking at it. Everything looks good. I had a couple concerns coming up here, and pretty quickly, most of them vanished. It looks like a great car.
Has this thing been in any magazines? Got any history or anything that you know of?
It has been in Street Rider magazine. I think it was September 1978.
78.
It's been in Street Scene a few times, and we're members of the NSRA.
Okay.
We were just in there with a big article wrote up about my whole family and the street rods and the cars and stuff that we build. My kids are even in there, my dad. It goes way back in our family.
Well, it's gonna go to a good home if we can make a deal. I mean, you were wanting about 30 grand, and I'm thinking 25.
I've had it forever, and it's pretty much like a member of my family to me. I can't do that.
Usually I'd probably go 27.5, but then you're gonna hit me back at 28 or 29, so why don't we say 28 grand? In cash.
I think I can work on that.
Well, did you sleep in your truck again?
Oh, yeah, I just didn't do it here. I did it on the side of the road. I couldn't quite make it home. I kept falling asleep, and I figured late and finishing the car was better than dead and never finishing the car, so.
You gotta cut that out, man. I'm gonna buy you an Airstream or something. You can just live here.
Well, I'm waiting for it.
How are we doing on just final time? I mean, I know you hate it when I ask you that when the car's torn apart, but
yeah,
we're getting close.
Yeah. Well, it's scary, but I think it's fine. As long as this car is in the paint shop tonight, then I think we're still on schedule. And one way or the other, come hell or high water, we're assembling the car on Monday. This car is not as bad as it looks. We already got the doors over to KC, and we're gonna attack the remaining fabrication so that we absolutely, positively get this car to KC tonight. Right after I take a real quick nap.
According to Aaron, as long as we got the car off the paint last night, which is 3 days late, we're still on schedule. $75,000 question is, are we on schedule? Unbelievable. Yep. How long did that take?
All of this right here? All from yesterday around 10 o'clock till this morning around 5 o'clock.
So you didn't go home again? Where'd you sleep?
Right here. Feet were kind of right here and slept up over the hump there. I waited till I got the rest of it in there.
Finally, the body's off to paint. Casey better work fast. There's only a certain number of auctions each year that can handle a car this special and at this price point. And if I miss this one, I could be sitting on this car till next year.
That's tight. It's tight. The 32 Ford finally looks like a car, but it's a long way from acting like one. We've basically got to turn this maroon box with wheels into a running, driving hot rod. The worst part is we've only got a couple hours to do it in.
This is the most money I've spent on a car yet. It happens to be my favorite one, though. I know this car's gonna bring crazy money at the auction, but the guy's gotta finish it tonight, no matter what.
This is the hot rod. This is the quintessential American hot rod.
When we found this car, it was a chopped and channeled hot rod. There's a big question. Do we put a floor back in it? Do we go back highboy style? Or do we leave it chopped and channeled? Why mess with perfection? Second only to keeping the body exactly the same, the biggest question was, what do we do with the chassis? Old chassis, beat up, been welded on. Went ahead and decided to spend the money after he told me he wasn't gonna work on the other one.
The reason this car looks so beautiful is this color and this slick paint job. Casey absolutely outdid himself, and he did it on the smallest time frame ever.
A lot of guys go for the ease of drivability and throw some radial tires on there. That's not gonna fit this car. We went with chrome smoothies and old school Firestone bias plies.
The interior is very clean and very simple. We think it fits this car absolutely perfect.
Next comes powertrain. We went for reliability. Small block Chevy, but we dressed it up a bit. Threw a little cam in there you can't see under the dress, put a little stainless ram horns on there, 3-deuce Edelbrock manifold with 3 carburetors on it. Behind that, we put a 400 turbo transmission and a 9-inch rear end. That coupled with the brakes, we got us a bad little hot rod, everyday cruiser.
This car is capable of putting down a lot of miles for a lot of years. The first time I saw it, I hoped we could build it this nice, and I'm incredibly proud of it.
If you knew what a 32 Ford was, you were shocked when we found it, and now you want it. If you didn't know what a 32 Ford was, you do now, and you still want it. So this morning, we're waiting on 2 things. Got a new full chassis coming in for the 32 Ford, and I got a Dodge Shelby pickup coming in. Don't know a lot about Shelby trucks, but it's Shelby, so it's gotta be cool, right? Best thing, 0. That's what it cost me. Guy called up, he likes what we do, and he gave it to us. I don't think I remember Shelby making green trucks.
I don't know. Shelby did a bunch of weird stuff. This could just be the pinnacle. I don't know what you've done here, but it's not good.
Carroll Shelby was an auto design legend best known for the Mustang-based cars like the classic Cobra and GTS models, which ruled the road throughout the 1960s. A race car driver himself, Shelby's 1968 GT500 had the initials KR. Appropriately, it stood for King of the Road.
The man bought it. It wasn't what he expected. And so they got it, and he was like, I can't do anything with it, and nobody wanted to buy it.
Well, I've been excited for a few days now, waiting on it to show up, and I'm starting to get the same feeling he had. Do we know if it runs?
Uh-oh.
That's why it's got jumper cables in the back.
Yeah, we now know why it's got jumper cables. I hate to look a gift horse in the mouth, but this Shelby's not what I expected. Even if it did run, I don't think I could find a buyer. I don't even know what to do with something like this. What's scrap going for, Scott?
$350 for this truck.
Why don't we look into maybe donating it? There's a local charity that we could give it to.
I'm betting a case of beer that it doesn't even bring scrap value.
Whatever they do with it, it benefits kids in the area.
And they want this?
They'll take anything. Someone gave it to us, so why can't we give it to someone else? I mean, y'all are talking about taking it apart and chunking it off.
I don't even want it here. I don't even have room for it. I'm cool with that. Let's help some kids. You know, whatever they do.
Let's help some people with kids and stuff and things and whatever they do.
This truck's just not gonna work for Gas Monkey. So I'm gonna donate it, raise some money for some kids right here in my own backyard. Good thing is, it's not out of the 7-mile radius, so I'm not having to pay double on the tow. I'm getting the change out of the glove box.
I thought you wanted to help kids and stuff and things and people.
We're at the Texans Can Academy. Basically what they do is they get donated trucks, cars, boats, you name it, all week long. And every Saturday they have an auction.
They take all the money from the cars, or all the donated cars, and they use it to help kids who are pregnant or dropped out of school. Their families don't have enough money to feed them. I convinced Richard to donate this truck. I think it's a good deed. It helps local kids. And beyond that, we made a bet, and I think I can win.
So to make it a little interesting, Christy and I bet a case of beer on what this thing would sell for. All right, guys, this is a pretty rare 89 Shelby truck. Customer of ours donated it to us, so what we did was donated it here to Can Academy. Do a little burnout. But, these trucks are really pretty neat. They're a Shelby truck. This is number 1433 of the series. And we're pretty excited to bring it here to you, and I hope you guys throw your hands up in the air, and let's help some kids. Thanks.
Let's get it started, guys. Everybody can play. Everybody can put your hand up right now. Go, we get 500.
Christy and I had a little bet on this one. $350 was what I thought this truck would go for. She thought it would go for a lot more. It went for a lot more. It brought $2,500 to this charity. We're helping out a lot of kids. I lost a bet, but I still feel good about it. Well, I guess you won.
You're a loser.
No, I'm not.
I win.
The kids are winning.
It's not very often that I get to tell Richard that he's a loser. He's always right. I don't know very much about cars, but I win.
We donated a good truck, made some good money.
I'm glad we did it.
I'm good with that. I think I deserve a case of beer anyways.
Fair enough. It's your good deed for the day.
140, 145, 140, 50, 145. Yours sold. Number 10 is the winner.
Well, it's down to cutting. We're up here at Auburn, Indiana. Worldwide Auctioneers. I love this event. They got about 70, 80 of the nicest Fords in the world. And our Ford's gonna squeeze right in there with the best of them, and hopefully it'll bring the money.
45, 750, 46, 46.
This place is rocking. I mean, there's a lot of money in the room. Guys are raising their hands. They're bringing record prices for almost everything they're throwing up there. These cars are at no reserve, and they're bringing more than the estimate. And that just usually doesn't happen. So it's a great place for my 32 Ford to be at. Pretty excited. Looks like there's a lot of money in the room. Hopefully I'm gonna go home with some of it. Ready to go? There she is in all her glory.
Wow. She got a sunny spot.
Heck yeah. Smack dab in the center. That's awesome.
Looks good.
I don't know, man. I'm getting a little nervous now that it's showtime.
There's definitely a lot of money sitting here.
This is the most money I ever put in one, man. This is... I'm pretty nervous. As far as a build car, this 32 Ford 3-window is probably the most money I've ever put into a car. I've paid more for cars, but I've never just invested that much time and effort with a build of our own. We got estimated at 80 to 90 grand.
It's right where it needs to be.
If we pull that kind of money on it, steak dinner's on me.
It's not that it's just unnerving for Richard. I'm a little concerned about it too. I mean, we have a lot of money in the car, we have a lot of time, and we have to get that back to start working on other cars. That's what we're after today.
I'm just impressed that you're actually worried about my money being wrapped up in something.
Well, if you lose enough of it, I'm gonna be out of work.
This is true.
Self-preservation.
I got 54,000 in this car, and I think we're gonna see it at least 80 grand.
All right, here we go, what we've been waiting for. Lot number 38. 1932 Ford 3-window coupe hot rod, the way a Deuce coupe should be.
This is it. I got a little tight stomach today because got a lot of money on the line, and they're starting to sell cars, and there's no backing out now. They got the car, they got the title. Hopefully they're gonna give me a bunch of money for it, but We'll get in there and see what happens.
From the Gas Monkey Garage, our good friends in Dallas, Texas. A little deuce coupe here. Who gives 75? Who gives 75,000? 75,000. Who gives 30?
That's not good. Starting at 30 and 35.
5, now 40. At 35, it'd be 40.
Some of my fears are kind of starting to become reality. We've started the bidding exceptionally low on the car. I'm not really excited about this because when they start low, they typically end low.
The bid's 42.5.
That's not good, man.
45, now 45, now 47.5. At 45, bid 47.5. At 45,000, 46 from Ricky. Now 47, 47,000. 46,000, bid be 47. 47, 46 is bid, 47. I'm gonna sell it tonight, guys. It's gonna be sold right here, right now. 47 for the first time. 47,000 for the second time. What a buy! Final call, fair warning, and bam! Sold right there, front row. Well done, sir. $13.95 at $46,000. That'll buy you some Patron.
How am I feeling? I'll tell you how I'm feeling. I feel like the car should have brought 70 grand. But I'm not in the business of holding them. I can't sit around with a room full of cars like this. So I'm going to check out the 67 Lindell Blue Corvette. You know what? A lot of people might claim to have one of these, but I got to see the car and see the paperwork. For all I know, it could just be another Fairmont, and I sure as hell don't need one of those. How's it going?
Pretty good.
You must be Mark.
I'm Mark.
Well, that looks like a 67 Vet.
It is.
Very, very cool. Sure enough, I walk up to this guy's garage, and there she is just sitting there waiting for me, a 1967 Corvette. Corvette guys think this is the best Corvette ever made. And ironically, wasn't even supposed to exist. A scheduling problem in production caused the 1967 Corvette to be pushed to 1968, making the 67 the last year of the Stingray. Confused yet? Bottom line, they kept it the same. Added a few fins, added some rocker panel trim, threw some wheels on it, and for style, looks, and performance, you can't beat it. How long you had it?
15 years. Yeah, I bought it from my neighbor in Pennsylvania. He owned it for 30 years before me.
No kidding. Well, cool, man. So, you believe this to be original paint?
That's
What's left of it?
Absolutely.
Now, you told me on the phone you had the original tank sticker.
Tank sticker and protector plate.
So here's the deal. There's a lot of fake 67 Corvettes out there. So I asked Mark what kind of documentation he had. He hands me a tank sticker. That's the sticker they put on the tank when it's rolling down the assembly line and proof positive of what this car is. Langhorne, Pennsylvania.
And there's a protector plate.
Then he pulls out the protecto plate. Double whammy, I got a real Corvette. Now all I gotta do is get it bought, because I think it's worth around 40 grand. I mean, you said you were thinking around 35 grand or so on the phone, and about 22 and a half.
How about 30?
Well, I saved myself 5 grand so far, so we're moving in the right direction. Everything looks good. I trust the paperwork on it, and I like the car and it's the right color. Still really want to be at 22 and a half. I mean, 24, get you there. I mean, I'm here, truck's there, got a trailer, got everything. I mean...
If you can get to 25, you can put on a trailer.
I like it. I own it. Cool. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
It's going to a good home.
I think it's a fair number.
Why didn't I bring any of my other guys? I'm absolutely freaking out about this car. I got a good buyer in mind for it, but I want to get it back to the shop and show the guys what I found. It's been a pretty hard-working day for old Richard.
That's a good one.
You heard the saying, sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while? The sun was shining on this dog's ass today. Original paint, 67, 435 horse, 3 deuce, Corvette. This is the ticket. Here's what's real kicker with this car. If you go back through all the auction figures, like since they've been keeping track of auction figures, there have been more 67, 427, 435 horses sold than they ever built.
Nice.
So there's so many cars out there that are BS, that aren't true, that aren't really, they started out as small block cars. This is the real deal.
Let's get it off the trailer so we can tinker with it for a little while.
I'm down with that. So I know you like Corvettes, and I just picked this one up, but I don't know just a ton about them, but this one's supposed to be pretty special. So I bought this 67 Corvette for 25 grand and got it back to the shop, tuned it up, it's running, driving, it's a full vehicle ready for sale. So I thought I'd call my friend Dennis. He always loves these muscle cars, and I love his cash. So it's a 67, 427, 435 horse, 4-speed car. It's Lindell blue, original paint, whole car, never been wrecked, never been anything. And like you always tell me, get the build sheet. This guy's got the build sheet.
So the tank sticker's here.
Tank sticker's here.
When I walked in, I was blown away, actually. That's an L71. That is going to be the second to the biggest horsepower car. That's pretty amazing. The car's better than you said it was.
Cool, now I'm at 45.
Yeah, I knew you were going there. That's where honesty will get you.
Well,
what's the real number? I mean, I don't want to sit here and beat you up on it.
I'll just cut to it, man. If I said 40, you would have gone a little lower, so I'll leave some on there. 35 grand, not a dime less, that's it.
I would have paid the 40. Not only would I pay the 40, I would have paid the 45 in a heartbeat. And there's no Corvette guy on the planet that wouldn't have. The 67 is the car to have, period.
I take a lot of your money, then I go spend a little.
Spread it around. Dude, this is a good find. I'm glad you know, I don't know how you found it, but I know you got your ways. This was a good find. You did well.
I'm pretty happy with it.
I'm proud of you. Original paint car. It's great. It's a holy grail car. I don't know what he paid for it. It was a fair deal. Actually, more than fair. He gave me the car.
Things have been crazy here at the shop, so I haven't had a lot of time to get everything finished all at the same time. I got the rear end in, and that stopped. I didn't get a chance to start on the gears. Then I started on the gears, and then stopped. So today, finally, I was able to get the new axle in, done.
Well, we got the diff cover on, so I'm gonna give that a second to set up. We'll come back, we'll torque it, put some oil in it.
Got the brakes in.
These are pretty impressive. Bolt right on, no shims. Everything looks like it's 100% rock and roll.
Got everything on. Even got the rack wheels bolted on.
This will be cool, or it won't fit at all.
Well, what do you think? First impression?
Looks fine. Looks like it's supposed to. Next up on the Fairmont, we're gonna make our marks, get the sawzall out, cut the sheet metal off the side of the car, start making plans for flaring the fenders.
The first thing we have to do is get the old paint off. The reason we're taking the paint off is once I make the cut, it'll be incredibly difficult to strip the paint off of the loose sheet metal. So if we do it now, I can make a cut and then weld right to it. Once the panel's stripped, then I can make my cuts down the length of the quarter panel. So now that we've got the rear quarter panel actually cut, not removed from the car, it's still attached at both ends, what I'm going to do is actually go back and I left a section of the inner fender intact. We'll actually go across that, stitch that back together on the bottoms. We'll have to fabricate a new upper inner fender, and then we'll go ahead and fill these gaps right here.
I'm digging the wheels. Did these come in late last night?
Yesterday.
Do we really have to clear out that much?
I'm only gonna bring them out an inch and a half or so. I mean, it's not much.
This will work a little better than the F. I'm thinking that we put this on there. This car's gonna be evil and fast and loud. Everything's a little better with a little skull. Interior's over at Sue's, I guess, getting glued down, and headliner, or just the headliner?
Just the headliner and just the rear interior, rear quarter panels. So that's about it.
All right, I'll check back in with you later. I know Aaron's working really hard on the Fairmont, and I have total faith in his abilities. But before I can sell this car at auction, I gotta know if it can drift. So I booked some time at the racetrack with a friend of mine that's a drift car driver, and he's gonna take it for a test run. If Aaron can't pull this off, then we ditch the plans to take it to the auction and burn it to the ground.
Flaring fenders, if it was easy, everyone would do it. It's not, and they're not gonna do it themselves. So me and Scott are gonna be working late again tonight.
So we just got the exterior of this fender finished. We got an inner fender to build, and about halfway done with the other one.
Right now what I'm doing is measuring for the roll cage. Our Fairmont, we're turning into a drift car, and the car's gonna be drifting sideways. Well, in the event that you actually hit something, a curb or a hole in the road or something, it could grab the edge of that tire and the car would just roll over. If you make it off the edge of the road, it's gonna roll over real fast as soon as it gets into grass or dirt. So we really gotta have this roll cage in here, just in case.
You ready?
This is how it's done. Ugh. That doesn't do anything.
All right.
Okay, now we gotta make that do that on the other side.
Come on, hard ass. Come on. Is it union brake time yet?
Now I gotta measure it. I'll be a little tall.
Looks like it needs to come in just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Here, I'll hold the top. Do you pull it? All right, go. That felt like it moved just enough.
Wow, look at this.
I think you might have bent it too much. Push it back out. Did you do yourself?
Boom!
You had to yourself. Yeah. Bust a blood vessel in your eye, it looks like. All right, you hold that.
Perfect.
I'm taking a break.
It works.
So the guys have finished up the final details on the 78 Ford Fairmont. They got the roll cage in, the handbrake in, and the new racing seats installed.
That's good enough, Casey. Look at that.
And now me and Aaron are taking it down to Skins for a big chrome finish. Next time you see this car, you won't even be able to look at it. A guy named Gary rolled into our shop, wanted us to check out his old Fairmont. It had some cool components, but it had been sitting around for too long, out in the field, had bad gas, and wasn't running right.
You know, he's about to spend some money on it, so we explained to him the error of his ways, and he sold us the car.
Then I turned to Aaron, I'm like, what exactly are we gonna do with a Ford Fairmont?
It was simple, it really was. Ditch the old seats, add new ones, add a handbrake, add bigger rear brakes, lower the gears in it, flare the fenders, put bigger wheels on it.
And every time he just touched his finger, cost me money.
A vehicle like this, performing wacky maneuvers it's gonna perform, there's a high potential for rollover. So we added a roll bar in it. And there's a reasonable expectation that I will live through the day.
If we're gonna be in a little Fairmont doing circles and skidding around corners, we gotta make a spectacle of ourselves. What better way to do it than to chrome the whole car? We didn't actually dip this car in a chrome tank. What we did do is call our friends at Skins, and they've developed a new material that's pretty awesome. It looks exactly like chrome. It's also a heat barrier. I can touch this car out in the sun. It's probably 40 degrees cooler than the car right next to it. It's an awesome piece of machinery. It's now covered in chrome, and we're gonna have a little fun out on the track with it.
Looked like it was handling great. There was no way I was gonna let Richard have all the fun. Oh, I wanna go fast, man! I wanna go fast! I wanna go! So I jumped on the track and went for a ride. This car was amazing. I've never built a drifter before. This thing handled the corner like a champ. I'm pretty impressed if I do say so myself.
Wow! Get it! Check it out. Aaron pulled it off. I wasn't sure we could build a drift car, but we came through in true Gas Monkey fashion. And even though I got a pretty penny in this vehicle, Gonna take it to auction and hope it pays off in spades, because this shiny brick's worth some cash.